Good luck.
Good luck. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. We will start the presentation in a few minutes to give people time to log in. Thank you so much for your patience. Hi, if you're just joining us, we're going to start in a few minutes. We can go ahead and get started. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining our job fair. This presentation should be less than an hour, give or take, and we will be having a raffle at the end of the presentation. Woohoo! Also, please put your questions in the chat, and we will answer all questions at the end. My name is Andrea Larrier, and I am one of RCM's Allied Therapy Managers and have been with the company for over 15 years. I run a recruitment team of experts that focus on placing therapists in their dream job. I am also presenting with other allied and therapy leaders, and they will also introduce themselves and tell you a little about what they do.
Hello, I'm Julie McGinnis, and I manage our Chicago area therapy office. I'm also responsible for the work not only in Illinois, but Texas, Washington, and a few other places. So I've been in the healthcare business for over 20 years now, and I love working with my clients and my providers to find those matches that work well for everybody. My team and I are committed and looking forward to working with you and finding an opportunity that is something you're looking for. So thanks for joining us tonight.
Hola, my name is Adam Lopez. It's an absolute pleasure to be here with you all, along with these formidable ladies of our company. I've been with RCM for almost 18 years now as an international recruitment specialist. My department has traveled the world to source and place healthcare professionals who desire and have the drive to advance their careers in the US. So stay tuned and learn about the program matrix that help us bring over 500 internationally trained and educated healthcare providers who now have rewarding careers in the US. And I certainly hope that you can benefit from it too. And in case you're wondering, yes, I too was sponsored by RCM to work in the US and now a proud citizen. Originally from the Philippines here, and I know we have a lot of things in common given our Spanish influence, with the exception that mi español es no bueno. So yo hablo un poco, which makes me very excited for you that our next speaker is a bona fide local of Puerto Rico. But be rest assured that this team in front of you is committed to being your career matchmakers in the US. So thank you for taking the first step of joining our virtual job fair and welcome to RCM.
Hi, hola a todos. Mi nombre es Michelle Flores. Yo soy reclutadora de RCM Healthcare. Trabajo para la oficina de acá de Puerto Rico. Estamos localizados en Metro Office Park en Guaynabo y llevo trabajando para la compañía cerca de unos 2 años, un poco más, como tal, en el área de la salud, de healthcare. Trabajo en el reclutamiento de personal de la salud desde Puerto Rico para trabajar en Estados Unidos, pero también trabajo en lo que es el reclutamiento a nivel del Caribe, Centroamérica y Suramérica para trabajar en los Estados Unidos como tal. Trabajo con mis excelentes compañeras. Somos un equipo que desde aquí de la oficina de Puerto Rico trabajamos en conjunto con nuestra oficina en Estados Unidos para el reclutamiento de personal de la salud en todos los estados de Estados Unidos. Ahora voy a dejar a mis compañeras, le van a orientar un poco de lo que hacemos, las oportunidades que tenemos para ustedes y estas excelentes oportunidades que tenemos para trabajar en los Estados Unidos como tal, para ustedes. Lindo día. Ah,
Thank
Andrea,
you.
you're welcome.
Yes, Brenda, next slide. Uh, RCM Healthcare Services is a healthcare staffing agency and has been prominent in the healthcare field for over 45 years. We employ local providers and providers looking to relocate to the USA. To date, we've brought in over 500 healthcare professionals from around the globe to work in different states and cities. We are also under the umbrella of RCM Technologies, which is a publicly traded company. The reason we are giving this presentation is because we need you. We need you. Many states and cities that we staff has a diverse population, and a lot of them speak predominantly Spanish. It's no secret that patients and students may feel more comfortable with a provider that speaks their language, which may help them reach their treatment goals faster and efficiently. Many of our professionals are retiring at a faster pace as the need for therapists increases. We employ OTs, OTAs, SLPs, clinical fellows, special education teachers, and all allied and therapy healthcare professionals. We have a wonderful team that will guide you through the process of relocating, placing you in a job that you desire, and supervision that'll help you further your career. Julie, you're on mute.
Thank you. We have opportunities for you in schools, skilled nursing facilities, and home health science as well. So when you come on board, we're going to work with you to find a setting that suits your skills and your wishes along with what our clients need. We have a lot of opportunities in schools. Our schools could be in a metropolitan area like the city of Chicago or New York, or you might be in a more of a small suburban setting. You might be at one school, you could have 3 schools on your caseload. Your students will be anywhere from 3 years old to 22-year-old high school transitional students, but you will have your own caseload, so you'll be responsible for evaluations, treatments, keeping track of notes, report writing, working with collaboratively with the rest of the school team, and attending meetings. Some of the students you see will be one-to-one. You might see students in a group. You might even go in and do a classroom activity with a preschool program where you're working on some fine motor activities. And you'll probably have a couple of students that are consult only. So you might go and observe them once a month and meet with the classroom teacher. You're going to have a variety of students. You could have students that are on the spectrum. You could have kids that have a speech or language delay, maybe a motor issue, or kids that have more cognitive involvement. If you're a special ed teacher, your classroom will probably have 6 to 10 students and at least one aide. You might even have a co-teacher. And you could also have a variety of student diagnoses in these classrooms too, from cognitively to behaviorally involved students or just general delays. But be assured that your recruiter will work with you to make sure we find a fit that you're comfortable with. If you're at a skilled nursing facility, this would be another opportunity. In the US, in the States, a skilled nursing facility is a little bit different. It's not just for senior citizens. Typically, a skilled nursing facility will have a rehab floor for patients that need long-term rehab, but they aren't sick enough to stay in the hospital. So they'll go to a skilled nursing facility. So these might be a post-stroke, maybe a traumatic brain injury, that sort of thing where they get multiple therapies a day, but don't need that acute care that they would get in a hospital. A lot of skilled nursing facilities will also have some general rehab that they will do with their senior citizens. Maybe it's working on balance or memory or some strength training. If you are interested in working in home health, we have opportunities for you to work with both pediatric and geriatric patients. So the type of patient you might see there might be somebody who's post-surgery. Maybe they had a hip or knee replacement, or it might be somebody who was discharged from the hospital and doesn't have multiple therapies they need every day, but they do still need some therapy. So we send some home health help for them. So why choose us? First of all, we're going to be by your side, providing what you need to be successful. Whether you want to work in a metropolitan city like New York or Chicago or a quieter suburban town, we can help. We have opportunities for you across the US, from New York to Florida, Illinois, California, and everywhere in between. But whatever you choose, know that you're going to have the mentoring and support that you need professionally. You're going to have the opportunity to expand your professional skills, and you'll probably teach us a few things along the way too. And together, collaborating with your coworkers, everybody's going to benefit. We're going to make sure that you are competitively paid and provided with the benefits you need, because we want you to have a healthy work-life balance. We want you to live and learn. We want you to explore not just your professional opportunities, but maybe your personal dreams as well. So this is your chance to have some of those adventures. We hope you join us.
And now that you know the what, who, and where about our services, it's time to know the hows. How can we be of help? And how can you be eligible for one? So, whether you are a new graduate, a seasoned professional, or simply a student who's preparing to shape your future career in the US, here's what we provide. Relocation. From the moment you sign up with RCM, you will feel like part of our team and family. We don't just place you, we welcome you like family and empower you to reach your full potential. To help with your transition, we offer the following support: flight to the USA with welcome assistance. We will pay for your one way airfare to the USA at your extended state of employment, and someone will be there at the airport to welcome you with open arms. 2 months of free housing. Straight from the airport, we will bring you to your accommodation paid up for 2 months. And we will make sure that that it is centrally located from your work site. In the event you already have a place to stay in the US, being that you are a US territory, then we will provide you with monetary stipend. An allowance for groceries and transportation. We understand it takes some time to adjust in your new surroundings. So worry not, because we will provide you with food and public transportation allowance as you assimilate. Now, what does it take for you to be eligible for these exams and licensure? These are the required exams and licensure. For each profession, we have NBCOT for OTs, Praxis for SLPs, EAS for teachers, and state licensure for each discipline. And what do we provide? We provide payment for all of these exams, and just in case you already passed the required exams, we will reimburse your out-of-pocket fees. And if you haven't passed it yet, we will assist with print and online study materials, practice exams, and live and online review classes. Next slide. Okay, and to be specific for each profession, we have customized this program pattern from our tried and tested matrix that benefited hundreds of healthcare professionals throughout our 20 years of relocation expertise. For OTs, your job description will be to work with patients in pediatric and geriatric settings, conduct assessments, provide tailored therapy, document notes, and collaborate with staff. We have bilingual or monolingual English cases. You will be in demand as we partner with 400 plus clients across the nation for their staffing needs. We offer competitive benefits such as $32 to $45 per hour pay scale based on location and experience, tuition reimbursement up to $5,000, free NBCOT exam fees, free U.S. licensure fees, up to $1,000 reimbursement for exam related costs, free airfare, free housing for 2 months, and outstanding support from our supervisors with training and assimilation. For speech therapy, we have a distinct program for those new grads needing clinical fellowship year and for when you become a licensed SLP. Your job description will be to work with patients in pediatric and geriatric settings. You will help patients achieve their goals by fostering development in school or adult settings and making a lasting impact. We have bilingual or monolingual cases for you. The pay rate ranges from $27 to $50 per hour, whether you start as CF up to the time you become an SLP. And this is based on location and experience. And same benefits earlier mentioned, such as tuition reimbursement up to $5,000, free US licensure fees, up to $1,000 reimbursement of exams that you've paid previously, free airfare, free housing for 2 months, and same reliable support. And last but not the least, for special education teacher, your job description will be to work with special education students, and you will change lives one student at a time by crafting inclusive learning environments, developing individualized plans, and becoming a catalyst for growth. You will collaborate with staff and parents, complete evaluations, and provide updates on student progress. This is open to bilingual or monolingual classes. And the pay rate will be between $23 to $50 per hour based on location and experience, free US licensure fees, up to $1,000 reimbursement for exam related costs that you previously incurred, free airfare, free housing for first 2 months, and outstanding support from our supervisors. So there you go. I hope you've gained valuable insights about our exciting programs and perks, and may you take advantage of our services to kickstart your dream career in the US.
Perfect. Okay, let's talk now about the choices that you have to do and the choices that I suggest to evaluate in order to work with RCN. But before I continue, I suggest to keep in the at the end, stay at the end of this presentation because I have it here, a giveaway for the people that is assisting. I want to give this myself. So please stay tuned, okay? And let's talk a little bit about RCM and about why you have to choose and consider to work with RCM. First, I want to start with the security we as a company, we provide. When I was in the process to be recruited by this excellent company, something that I evaluate first, it was the security, the stability the company have. Uh, this company have been working in the healthcare industry and other industry that we have departments. This company have been in the business for over 40 years. So that's for me, that's something excellent that this is a company that have the road, have the people, the experience, the techniques, the team, everything for a secure job, okay? Another thing, and it's not because is mentioned over here, I can guarantee that we have a family-orientated environment at RCM, at the company. And that's something that I appreciated a lot. I love a lot. For example, if you have any situation, if you have kids, for example, and you message your supervisor, hey, I have this situation. Can I take the rest of the day off? Yes, go ahead. Take care of your kid, of your baby, and please let me know if you need something else. This company is really open mind on the flexibility and take that you are happy with the company. And this is something I love about this company. Okay, and trust me, we love each other. If you have a situation, they are pending. They take care of everything. Okay. Another tool for success to be in the USA, uh, sorry, uh, another thing to consider is take advantage of the company. Take the techniques and the tools the company has to provide. We have a team that we work with this every day. We do this every day, and we are gonna be with you in the road to help you to success in the USA as a professional health provider or a teacher. Okay, so take advantage of that. We do this every day. Okay. And finally, I want to mention, as you see here, we are working as a team because we are a team. Everything we do, we are a team. I'm one of the local contacts here in Puerto Rico, but you're not going to be only working with me or my coworkers. You're going to be working with everybody in the company, okay? So take a bunch of us, okay? Um, Next, please. Thank you. Okay. Tips to success in the USA. First, I know it's a statistic when you are looking for a new job, there is a lot of fear in the process, but that is part of the process. The fear, the thinking about what if it doesn't go as I think, what if this, what if that, but is that part is part of the process. But remember, if you are not willing to do something new, changes are not going to happen. So you have to open for new changes, for new things, for uh, sorry, I'm speaking Spanish and English at the same time. So that's why. But what I'm trying to say is that you have to be open to new challenge in order to success, to do something new, something different, okay? Like I said, take advantage of RCM's excellent support. If you are recruited to work with RCM, since day one, we are going to take every care of everything of you. If you're relocating to USA, we are going to take care of everything of you because we are family. We are going to take care of you for everything. And one of our slogans is we are your family away from home. Even Puerto Rico, we are a territory of the USA, but the process to move to USA is almost the same as somebody moving internationally. This is a completely new, different scenario. So we are going to help you in this process. You are not alone. Something that also to consider to move to USA is be flexible. When we are looking for a job, sometimes we have a goal, but sometimes you have to do something first in order to reach the goal. So that's what I suggest. Be flexible. Not probably initially you're going to have that desired job opportunity you're looking for, but I promise that we are going to help you in the process to obtain that job offer or that job opportunity you are looking for. Trust me, okay? Remember, as a hero says, life begins where your comfort zone ends. Necesitamos salir de nuestra zona de confort para que las cosas funcionen, para que los cambios se den, para que esa nueva oportunidad que estamos buscando se dé. Así que vamos a salirnos de la caja, ¿ok? Uh, if please, please uh, think about it. I'm happy with this company, and I invite you to come with me and see why I'm happy in the company, why I'm still here, and why even I have been with a company 2 years. I hope to end up my whole career with RCM. So don't, I know it's a scare, but feel free to jump on for new challenge, okay? Okay, let's see what our clinicals or our employees have to say a little bit about us, about RCM. Here I have a couple of testimonials of a couple of employees that we have currently working in the company. For example, here we have Mae Isabel. She is an occupational therapist. She has been working with the company for like four years. And she says here a couple of things, but I want to point out that she says, I feel like I never left my home because they feel like family, and we take care of that. We make sure that you feel comfortable not only at your work, also where you're staying, where the transportation, everything. We take care of all the details in order to do your job. Okay, so that's why, trust me, I tell you, we are your family away from your home, like our slogan says. Okay, next, please. Hi, here we have the testimonial of Stephanie Guzman. She's a school registered nurse working with us for over 5 years. And I want to point out from her testimonial that she says, I feel blessed to find a company that has great integrity, good ethics, and treats you not just as an employee, but as a part of your family. And that's something that I empathize with her because that's something that I can tell you. Uh, this company have great ethics, great integrity, good ethics, and treat you not only as employee, it treats you as a family. So please keep that in mind in order to consider to work with RCM. Okay? Next, please. Okay, and we have here Jasmine Sapkar. She is a speech language pathologist working with with us for 6 years. And from her whole testimonial, I would like to mention or empathize what she says about what I really appreciate about RCM is that they provide me with any professional support I need while entrusting me with the autonomy to do my job effectively. I have an incredible speech supervisor who supports me with her clinical expertise and her constructive advice and feedback. She says another things about opportunities and the job and everything, but as you see in her testimonial, she mentions that when you are hired by us, you are not going to be alone in this process to success in your career. There is a whole team that is going to help you to success in your career. We know that you're going to be technically in a new country, because even Puerto Rico is part of the USA, the healthcare system is not exactly the same. So there is a lot of things that you have to learn in the process. And we are going to make sure that you understand, learn, and success in the process to work with RCM. Okay. Um, thank you.
Thank you so much, Michelle. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
And thank you for joining the family. Uh, so now, hear from some RCM employees here in the USA who also joined our family.
Hi, everyone. My name is Michael Sachs, and I'm the president of RCM Healthcare Services. It gives me great pleasure to be here with you today to discuss how we can help you bring your career to the United States. RCM has been recruiting overseas and bringing nurses and therapists successfully to the United States for close to 20 years now. We have the experience to show you the roadmap that's necessary to get there.
And one of the things that you should know about us is that as an organization, we pay for almost every single thing that's involved in coming here. And we make sure that your journey to the United States is a successful one. And I don't mean just a flight here, I mean your journey through your career that you'll build here.
When it comes time for you to come to the US, we are there to hold your hand through the entire process because your success is our success.
Come here as soon as possible, especially most of my friends are working in the healthcare field. I think they have made the best decision if they come here because this is the place where our profession is well compensated, well appreciated.
So I chose RCM due to their exceptional reputation and the value they place on their employees. I was impressed by their professional presentation and their commitment to providing high quality staff to esteemed healthcare institutions across the country. By selecting RCM, I saw the potential for a promising future ahead of me.
RCM was like very helpful from the start go. They were always there to answer my emails and to help me with all of my confusions. And they gave me a lot of options where I want to work, and based on my qualifications and stuff, they placed me to a great facility. So RCM made the transition very easy. They made me feel like home, so it didn't feel like a foreign country, and I could always reach out to them, and I could always reach out to RCM if I had any problems. Like they were very clear about what I was going into, and I felt very secure to choose RCM.
The process itself, you have to trust it because it's not as easy as we think it is. There's a lot of different requirements that you need, and at the same time, there are going to be challenges and humps along the way, but you have to trust that RCM will be with you throughout those processes.
They have a very dedicated staff who supports you throughout every step of the process, including relocation arrangements. They ensure that I was well prepared for the challenges that lay ahead, instilling confidence in my ability to handle any situation that I may encounter.
If I had known earlier, I wouldn't have taken much time to look into other agencies, because RCM has been doing this for a long time and they're doing a great job, because a lot of my friends are very happy with where they are going to RCM, and RCM makes it really easy. So I would say go for it.
So RCM conducted a very comprehensive orientation program once I arrived in America that equipped me to understand my role and responsibilities in my assignments. They also provided a highly knowledgeable supervisor who were readily available to offer guidance and empowerment.
I think it's just the ease of providing information and at the same time the support that you get throughout the way until you come here to the States. And even after you arrive in the States, they're always here to support you whenever you need it. When you come over here, the moment that you arrive, that's when your journey really starts. So the preparation beforehand, coming over here, is just pretty much the prequel of the story. The real journey begins when you are over here. And that's something that you really need to prepare for. Moving countries and continents is a life changing decision. So, everything is new and it's a new chapter of your life coming over here. So you have to really prepare for it mentally, emotionally, financially too. However, RCM is a good support that at least the first month or your first 2 weeks of coming over, you're not feeling like your own. You're not feeling like you're abandoned. At least you feel the warmth of a family that you would come here when you arrive in the States.
I feel like I never left my home because they feel like family. They make sure that they're comfortable, whatever needs I have, any concerns, I could easily approach them and tell them whatever I need because I know I'm in good hands.
Over the past 5 years of working full time with them, I have experienced tremendous growth, and the decision was undeniably worthwhile. I strongly encourage you to seize this remarkable opportunity. Take a chance and have faith in your abilities. And with RCM by your side from the very beginning, you can be assured of an exceptional opportunity to pursue your dreams.
Join the family. Join the family.
Join the family.
Join the family.
Join the family.
Join the family.
Join the family.
Join the family.
Awesome. Join the family. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Now is the time for questions. Please feel free to put your questions in the chat or raise your hand and our moderator will call on you. Anybody have any questions about this wonderful program that we offer?
Even in Spanish, hablo español.
Well, just in case, if you guys are still thinking about the questions, Adam, would you like to go over the frequently asked questions that we usually receive?
Absolutely. And don't forget, guys, we're going to have a raffle coming up in just a few. So I'm just going to show you right now some slides of frequently asked questions for your reference. We've broken them down per discipline to summarize what to expect the moment you decide to launch your career with us. So be ready with your gadgets to save or screenshot them, okay? Now, first for OTs or OTAs. Basically, we look for someone who has master's degree if you're an OT or associate's degree if you're an OTA. Whether or not you have passed the NBCOT exam, you will interview with a specialist so we can get to know you better. And once you pass the interview, you'll be offered a job contract. And after you sign up, you will officially become part of the RCM family and prepare your journey to the USA. And the relocation process, you will either provide documentation of the required completed exams, or you will allow us to support you in meeting exam eligibility. We will provide guidance throughout the whole process to ensure you are fully supported until you prepare to come to the USA, where we will take care of all arrangements for a seamless transition. And as you settle in your new role, you can count on outstanding support from our team to make you thrive. And as a reward, you will be entitled to reimbursement perks as you finish your employment contract. So once again, take time to see this slide and see whether you're an OT or an OTA or someone's already passed the exam, and take a screenshot of this so you know exactly what we offer for your forte. Next, for SLPs, the new graduates are definitely welcome, as we shall be your pathway to completing your clinical fellowship years, and you will be afforded the same amazing benefits that we provide. So whether you're already licensed or a fresh graduate, read up on these two common questions and see where you fit best so you can take advantage of what we have to offer. Okay? So one is if you finish your CCCs, what do I expect? The other one is I already have a master's in SLP, what services do you provide? So see where it fits best. And lastly,
Before we move to the next slide, we actually do have a question related to
okay.
speech therapy in the chat. So it's from Juan Pablo. He's asking if we have any telepractice SLP positions available to work with adult populations.
Okay, we'll have our managers reply to that. Either Julie or Andrea can answer that, please.
Sure. So with some of our contracts, they do offer remote opportunities. Um, but if you're interested, we can speak after the presentation to get more in depth as to which locations that might be a possibility in.
And also, just as a reminder for everyone, you can unmute your mics if you want to ask a question live rather than put it in the chat. Thank you.
One thing I wanted to add to what Andrea said was that you will still need a license in whichever state it is that you're providing that remote therapy. And again, that's something the recruiter and we will speak to you about.
Yeah, and regarding the license, we help them in the process to obtain the license. So definitely, yeah.
Okay, thank you, Juan Pablo, for that question. And so to proceed, for the last profession we're currently recruiting, special education teacher. Common question we get is what are the qualifications to apply with your company? Well, number one, you need to have at least a bachelor's degree from a regionally accredited institution, meaning, when you submit your credentials to the state board, it should be accepted. And number two, you must have a valid teaching license in Puerto Rico. So you already need to have passed the licensure exam in Puerto Rico. And if I qualify, what services will you provide? We will pay for free your U.S. licensure application, and then a dedicated recruiter will be matched to you to discuss about our job openings. And then after that, you can get ready to relocate. We'll pay for your free flight to the U.S. You'll be enjoying 2 months free housing, and we will reimburse you up to $1,000 of any costs you've incurred in meeting the certifications. So there you have it. We cannot wait to make your dream career in the USA a reality.
Is there any other questions, somebody?
Okay, so again, if you think of anything, you can reach out to Michelle Flores. Her email address is there. She's local, and her phone number is there as well. Anything else you would like to add, Michelle, before we get to the
No,
raffle?
no, I'm here. I'm in Puerto Rico. I live in San Juan, Puerto Rico. We have office in Guaynabo. If you have any question, or you are afraid to do it right now in this presentation, easily you can reach me. That's my cell phone number. That's my email. That's my WhatsApp. Like I said, I'm here. I'm one of the coworkers here in the of Puerto Rico office. So please feel free to reach me, to call me, to message me, whatever. We have a lot of job opportunities in USA. We mentioned a little bit about it, but the idea today is to present what we have. And like my coworker says, we want to do a match between what you have, your desire, and what we have for the job opportunities we have in the USA. So please feel free to call me, okay?
Awesome. Thank you so much. So now we're going to do the raffle. Michelle, can you
Oh,
hold up what we're offering? We're offering
uh,
AirPods,
Your
So on the screen, it will show you who this gift is going to, and you and Michelle can make arrangements to get the AirPod to you.
Good
yes,
luck.
I'm
Good
gonna
luck.
deliver them personally.
So we did have several more. The list is all the registrants, but I think it should go to someone who actually attended. So if your name does come up, just unmute yourself, make sure you're here, and we'll make sure that you can connect with Michelle. So here we go.
Suerte.
Perla Martinez,
Yay.
is she here? She is here.
Hola, buenas
Hola,
noches.
Hola,
felicidades.
hola,
Congratulations.
Felicidades.
congratulations.
Gracias.
Awesome.
And Perla, may we know what your profession is?
I'm an SLP here in Puerto Rico. I took the
Perfect.
praxis, so I'm on my way to do my CFY.
Perfect.
Great.
Awesome.
Awesome. Congratulations. Please
Thank
make
you.
sure that you reach out to Michelle, or Michelle actually will reach out to you, and you guys can make arrangements for you to either pick up your prize, or Michelle, depending on where you're at in Puerto Rico, she can hand deliver it to you.
Personally,
Sure,
yeah.
thank you.
You're
And
welcome.
definitely because you're a CFY, you'll be sure to get in touch with us because we have a lot of job opportunities for you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I
Yes,
will.
yes.
Okay,
Yes,
thank you.
yes. Perla, do you
Awesome.
need my phone number again? So we share, I can give it to you.
No, I have it.
You have it. Perfect.
Yeah,
Perfect,
Awesome. Well,
perfect.
congratulations to you again,
thank
Perla.
you.
Yes.
And all of you guys can, get a prize by coming to RCM and, reaping the benefits that we have to offer. So thank you all once again for taking the time out to hear about who we are and what we have to offer. Please let us know if any of you are open to taking the leap of faith to explore all the opportunities that await you. Thanks again, and everyone, please have a wonderful and safe evening. Bye.
Thank you,
Bye,
Thank
Bye bye.
you.
guys. Thank
everyone.
Adios.
you.
Adios.